Hey there, this is Alice Otto with Simple Option Strategies. This video was actually a live recorded session explaining the wheel trade to about 500 of my newsletter subscribers. If you give me about 15 minutes, I'll explain the trade to you and how I made $95 in profit with $1,000 in margin and only committed 30 minutes to this trade. Alright, let's jump in. Who's it for? This is for option traders looking for low-risk, conservative option strategies to consistently generate income. To be real, it's not going to make you rich overnight, and you do have to have enough capital to absorb $500 to $10,000 of stock that you would want to own.
So the first thing is, what are you going to learn? And what we're going to learn is what exactly the wheel trade is and the type of trader, how you can earn money month over month on this trade. I'll share the trade plan with you. It's really made for cash secured puts and making money on them over and over and over again. The exact process for finding stocks that I use, including criteria and a scanner tool that I use, how to enter into a new position for a wheel trade, 4, how best to manage the overall risk, including when to adjust or roll a position and basically to avoid assignment. And number 5, if you've been assigned a stock, what do you do? With the wheel trade, you put on covered calls. So what is it? It consists of selling cash secured puts. Cash secured puts means that you are putting up the amount of margin to be able to be assigned that stock. And you get assigned in 100 share lots. And so you have to make sure that you have enough money to be able to take that on. And I'll be sharing a little bit around that too, because with margin accounts, you don't have to have the full amount, but keep in mind for a risk management perspective, you want to make sure you have enough money to be able to take on that trade with 100 shares at least. Cash secured puts should be sold over and over and over again. And I've set of stocks and that changes over time. To be honest with you, I haven't been doing wheel trades that often. And just in the past couple of weeks, I put on 2 and they were profitable, but I'm going to be doing this strategy more and more. It really is a good strategy. Stock selection is really the most important thing on a wheel trade because you want to trade these as if you're going to own it. And if you don't think that you want to own a stock in your portfolio, then you shouldn't be trading it because you can be assigned, but the percentage of times that you get assigned for the wheel trade is very low, and I'd say probably under 10%. The price of the stock, again, should be in line with the size of your portfolio. So let's go into the stock option criteria, what I use. And I'm going to tell you, I use bar charts and I trade with Ike. And some of you probably know he has a lot of different services. And we put together stocks that are really good, great earnings, and can be used in these cash secured puts. The first criteria is growing earnings over 1 year period to make sure that they have 4 quarters of continuous increases in their earnings. Implied volatility for higher beta stocks, 40 to 140 implied volatility. I like using 20 to 80%, and I'll have examples of both today when we talk about it. Stock price trending higher on a daily chart. You want to sell the put when the stock is 2 to 5% down. So you're getting in at a dip on this strategy. Again, you have to have the ability to buy 100 shares of the stock where you're selling cash secured puts. And I use an option delta of 10 to 20 and mostly 20 because I like being a little bit more conservative. The expirations that I use is 10 to 14 days out. Ike actually uses monthlies, and he does really well with those. And you get a lot fatter premium when you do monthly. You want to have a volume of over 250 shares or contracts and an open interest of over 500 as well. That way you have enough volatility in there to be able to get enough premium for you to get in. So I'm going to be talking about 2 different criterias that I use. And this is the first one. And actually I'm going to be putting a trade on today. And then I'm going to give you alternatives to the trade that I put on as well and walk you through the options, and you can see which one I select and why I select them. So this is a chart service called Bar Charts. You probably have heard of them. I have 2 criterias in Bar Chart, and to let you know too, Bar Charts is free, but I pay for a premium service so that I can save all the criteria that I have for the different strategies that I use. But you can basically use it for free, and you get pretty much most of the information already. So I want to go through this here. So the first thing is the percent change. I like 2%, as I mentioned. Last price between 5 and 100. Okay, so if you go over 100, you have to think about the price of the stock, right? Because that's $100 per share. You're going to be getting $10,000. So you got to take that into consideration. I also have a filter here that it won't expire before earnings. So you want to make sure that the expiration, you're not getting a put that expires before its term. So days to expiration, I use 0 to 60, but most of the time, as I mentioned, I use 7 to 14 days. Last trade time made within 2 sessions, and the security type is stock, all right? And I don't use ETFs. However, I am thinking about expanding into ETFs as well. Option volume, I mentioned, is 250, anything higher than that. Open interest, as I mentioned, is 500, and then the moneyness, basically, it's the distance from your strike to where the market is. I like to use 5 to 25, and the greater, the better. With that, let's go into the selections that I actually put on today. These are the actual stocks, and if you see some of these, you can probably tell that they're pretty volatile stocks. And I selected, in this one, RIVN. And the reason I selected RIVN is because it's ESG, so it's a stock that's up and coming. And on the other part of that, I'm going to show you going into the options chain. If you look at the selection here, it tells you the price of the stock, the strike price that it's shooting for. Bar chart scans these for the best premium that you can select, but I have my own. On this one, the moneyness for RIVN, you're about 14% away from the money. Let's look at RIVN on the option chain here. So RIVN is a $59 stock, and what I do here is I go down to the delta, and here's the delta of 20. I would put on the strike of 51, and right now it's at 58, and I would get $1.28 for it. Not bad. So when I actually put this on, I usually go in between here to get the best price. Now I'm going to show you here what the margin requirements are for this particular position. So the max profit on this is 129. The max loss on this is close to $5,000 because the stock's at close to $59, but the buying power effect is $2,100. So look at that too, because I don't like using a lot of buying power when I'm doing this, but in this case, they're not using the full amount of the cash secured put. So that way you're using basically only half of it, and it allows you to put on more trades. But keep in mind, again, if the market goes against you, going prepared to adjust that position or take it on if it really goes down. Sometimes that's really the risk for this trade, because if it goes down against you, and it can go way, way, way down, you're going to have to own that stock. Even in a lot of different circumstances, I've been able to roll those positions out over and over and over again, collecting premium over and over and over again until finally it hurts back. But I have, a couple stocks that I've had to take on, and I've managed them and with covered calls, etc., and put them on.
Hey, if you're still watching this video, you must like what you're seeing. If you are getting any value out of this video at all, it would mean a lot to me if you would just take 2 seconds to hit that like button. You have no idea how much that helps my channel. Even one extra like helps. And if you like this type of content, hitting the subscribe button tells YouTube to deliver more of it to you from me and other traders. Okay, back to the video.
Okay, so that's basically the buying power of that particular stock. Let's go to AMC. I'm sure you guys have all heard of AMC. So AMC is a lower cost stock. It's about $16. And if I were to go down to the 20 delta, let's do an 18 delta, all right? So that 18 delta reflects a 13 strike. So AMC here, what are they showing? Yeah, it's showing about 14%. And so if I click this here, you can see here that the spread is pretty tight. So there's a lot of volume here. This one has 864 contracts today, and with an open interest of $14.97. Very liquid. So I'm going to click on this, 37. And this one here, they're basically asking for full cash secured put. It's actually more of a safe bet because you can't put on this trade unless you have $1,263 to put on. So in this case, this one would be at 13 and the stock right now is at 15. Those are a couple of examples with the higher volatility positions. Here's the chart for RIVN, and this is an hourly chart. So if we were to put on RIVN, which we had before, I did an 18 delta at 50. That would be either 50 or 51 where I would put that on, because we got a 50, it's an 18 delta, and 51 is a 20 delta. So this is where the position would be. And you can see here, there's support here for this trade. And so it's volatile, and that's where you would put on this trade right here. So you wouldn't want it to go beyond that. And again, even if it does, you're able to adjust this trade over and over again. I'd say the most conservative one out of the higher volatility plays that I would do. This is the second criteria, and the only difference between this one from the first one is the volatility. The average implied volatility here is 20 to 80. And then the only stock that came out in this particular scan is MU. And so this is a stock that I'd like to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and put on this trade. So let's go to MU, and I'm going to go out 8 days. I'm going to use 18 as my delta. And right now the stock is trading at around $86. And so I'm going to use 79 and I'm putting on $1.20. With MU, the buying power effect is $1,000. And the reason it's low compared to the $7,000 that would normally be required, it's because it's a conservative stock. And so this is one of the reasons that I like using more conservative positions, because you don't have to have a ton of buying power to put it on. But again, if the stock is assigned to you, it's a $7,700 assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to use $1.24 on it, and this expires in 8 days. I'm going to confirm and send, and it filled. So now the proud owner of a naked put or cash secured put, and hopefully it turns out well, and I'll make sure that you guys know how it turned out. All right, so here's MU a little while ago. 79 is right around here. And so I'm pretty comfortable owning it at $79. If the market goes down against it, it's fine. So I wanted to show you two. This is 2021 trades that I did. Reggie, Pin, Snap, Mara, Plug, RRC I did a lot of. These are trades where I collect 20 cents, 51 cents, 28 cents, $1.40. So it's not a lot, but if you do this over and over and over again, this is what I ended up with last year, $2,100. I'm putting on basically a couple every week. It's a really nice trade to get into and to manage, and safe, because the very worst thing that can happen is you can own a stock that you want to own. And so it's just an awesome trade. With that, I want to share, we do have a trade alert service that includes the wheel strategy, and not only my strategy, but Ike's as well. He trades in larger premiums. These are monthly trades. Stock Picks has been around for a year, getting traction on it and doing a lot with stocks now. We're sharing this $29 a month premium. It's not only the stocks that I select, but it's what Ike selects too. And we actually have a stock premium list that we use to make sure that these are definitely stocks that we want to own. We work together on these, and it's why we've had such a good performance over time. In addition to the Stock Picks service and the wheel trades that we use, we have several portfolios that are in there. We're working really hard to make this a real premium service. If you join in now early, you get the $29 amount. Normally it's $49, but we have this special price for you today. All right, so make sure I'm catching any questions that you guys are having here. Let me see. Oh, when do you get out? I get out of the trade when I can't collect a credit any longer, right? So I've rolled it and rolled it and rolled it, and I can't collect a credit any longer, and then I get it assigned. Or at times they'll assign it without me asking for it. How much cushion you need? As far as cushion, you're talking about the percentage between the market value and the strike price. Is that what you're asking? And if so, it's really depending on the volatility too. Anywhere between 10 and 20% away from the market. Yes, absolutely. Rolling it and managing it is part of the service that we use. Okay. What happens if you're assigned? You're actually assigned the stock, and at that point, what you do is you start selling covered calls against it, and then eventually you keep collecting premium. You know, the goal is to keep collecting premium, and then again, just to be candid, if that particular stock really goes down, then you're going to have to sell calls lower than what your cost basis is, or not sell calls at all. Sometimes you can get stuck with the stock, but again, this has happened to me like probably 5% of the time that happens. Well, thanks for your time. I hope this was valuable to you. You can see the slides. You'll be able to use the scans that I have. And if you have any questions at all, just reach out to me and I'll answer your question. It's a great strategy. It's conservative, and it's something that you want to try. All right, guys, thanks and have a great day.